Hi and good day, everyone. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for Wednesday, the 8th of March, 2023. We will be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot for our message today. How was your Saturn transitioning to Pisces day yesterday? It's the morning after. How did it go? For me, mostly, I just wanted to take a nap. That's not what happened. That's what I wanted, though. Anyway, I've heard from a good number of friends and clients even that the days leading up to the Saturn transition into Pisces were somewhat tumultuous and rocky. Yeah, that's probably an understatement. We are taking a look at the energy atmosphere, of course. Our first card today, Judgment. You know, this card has been showing up a bit for us lately, and it's indicative of us answering an inner call and potentially resurrecting something from our past. And I'm more inclined to lean into the resurrecting something from our past message on this card at the moment because we've had numerous messages in recent readings about taking something as far as we could. So whatever energy that we've been investing in recent readings, we've had the message, you've gone as far as you can with this. Now is the time to allow the universe, the multiverse, to do its part, and we get to go along for the ride, watch for signs, symbols, synchronicities. Speaking of synchronicities, I'm going to come back to that. And with the Judgment card showing up, my feeling here is that now is the time to revisit some other experiences, situations, and circumstances that perhaps we began a while back and we took it as far as we could. Some of us may have had some negative dialogue around that, like, oh, I procrastinated, oh, I didn't follow through. I don't see it that way. I see that maybe we took something as far as we could and we put it on the back burner. We set it aside to allow our creative juices to be nurtured and re-inspired. And that's what I'm feeling here on Judgment. And let's see what it connects to. What's next in the lineup? Yeah, the Empress. Oh, look, and she's not pregnant on this one. So, gosh, that's awesome, isn't it? Because we've seen her with the Ace of Cups in recent weeks. We've seen a bit of her over the recent weeks, haven't we? And here, with her not being pregnant on this card, it's such a great demonstration of what I was talking about. We've invested a lot of energy. We took it as far as we could, and now we're being called in a different way to what we've been nurturing. Now we have a different kind of energy to offer. And what a great representation in the Empress, in that likely she has given birth, she has a new attention, a new point of focus. I feel that's what Judgment is calling out to us. Next, two cards together. The first is Four of Cups, another reflective energy card for me. This is one of counting our blessings. Daydreaming a little bit too, and considering what's in the oncoming. So I'm going to come back to synchronicities now because with the Four of Cups, there's an Ace of Cups incoming that the character on the card does not normally see because they appear to be pouting underneath a tree looking at the three prior cups. And this is why the card gets a nickname of apathy. Still, I don't take this card in that vein of energy at all. I really do feel that it is a card of reflection and contemplation, deep thought, and more investment in what has already come to pass, as in we're drawing out, we're magnetically drawing out, drawing to even ourselves some of the highest and greatest potentials of what has already come to pass, and then how might we use them to the best of our ability going onward. That's what I'm feeling on this 4. It's definitely what I'm feeling with Judgment and the Empress sitting right next to it all. So I'm going to come to synchronicities. I recently watched a podcast by Mel Robbins, I think it's Robbins, on YouTube, and it was about synchronicity. Something about it's more than just a coincidence, or it's not just a coincidence. Look it up for yourselves. Highly recommend you watch it. At the very end of the video, there is an extremely compelling story that she shares about synchronicities. There are great stories along the way in the podcast. And then one of the exercises that is offered at on the podcast is to look for hearts in your environment. And it's a simple test for you to see just how connected and interwoven everything is and how things will show up for us in an unexpected way. So I'm coming back to Judgment and 4 of Cups, tying this in. So anyway, I see hearts everywhere. I draw hearts all over stuff. So I thought, comically, I thought to myself, it'll be easy for me to see a heart, and it'll be difficult for the universe to surprise me with it because, you know, my eyes kind of trained for it. Anyway, at the grocery store with a dear soul, and I am parked in the bakery for a moment while my friend goes and looks for some other item. And I turn and look, and there's a little bag of heart-shaped cookies. So I point this out to this dear soul when they return to the cart, and then they draw my attention to the fact that there's a really huge, like as big as your torso, huge heart-shaped balloon over that whole display. I never saw that. It was the teeny tiny cookies in a bag. And then yesterday, oh my goodness, I went to have acupuncture, and as I'm in the waiting area, there's a table with a heart that's heart-shaped. The tabletop is heart-shaped. How many times have I been there and never saw that? Couldn't tell you. So it's interesting how the signs and the symbols come to us, and charge it any way you want for you. You may not want to be looking for hearts. You may want to be looking for quarters, dimes, and pennies. Who knows? You name it, and the universe starts creating synchronicities for you to witness it and draw it to yourself. And take this as far as you can. Take it as far as you can on this Judgment card as you resurrect something that you thought you had fulfilled or gone as far as you could with. Breathe some fresh new love and nurturing energy into whatever this is that has been shelved or backburnered for you. Daydream about it. Perfect artwork on this 4 of Cups for us to be daydreaming about the potentials and to charge the atmosphere in such a way that we come into alignment with the synchronicities of cultivating just exactly whatever it is we're daydreaming on here. Next. Oh, wow, look at this. Here I'm talking about quarters, dimes, and pennies, and we turn over the 10 of coins. You gotta love the tarot cards. Anyway, before I go on with the 10 of coins, I do recommend that video. Just give it a look. You can look Mel Robbins up on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find her lickety-split. Okay, 10 of coins with the 4 of Cups. Fantastic energy for us, right? 10s are all about fulfillment, and here we are creating a legacy of fulfillment for ourselves, and we talk about this a lot on the channel. So the Judgment card becomes a little bit more poignant here because it takes an answer to an inner call to create a legacy of fulfillment and happiness, doesn't it? And not all things complete exactly in a timeline that we anticipate they will. And the Judgment card is a nice reminder of that as well. So here's the Empress with all her creative, beautiful, nurturing, loving energy sitting in the center of all of these cards as we potentially contemplate our oncoming and adding another layer of depth to our legacy of happiness and fulfillment in the 10 of coins. And then we have the Queen of Cups. As ever, follow your intuition. Stay emotionally awake, aware, alert, centered, grounded, intimate with your own self, with your own environment, and keep a keen eye for all of the signs and symbols that are on offer to you, that are flowing into your awareness as we sit here and enjoy these beautiful cards. Let's take a look at what's on the bottom of the deck. This is coming out of the unseen. You can connect it, if you will, to more of the synchronicities that are awaiting you, awaiting your attention. Our first card, Seven of Pentacles. And doesn't she look like the Empress? Beautiful energy here. And this card has been with us all week. So Monday, Tuesday, and today, it shows again, we have a lot of bounty on the vine, and it is not quite ready for picking. We're not all the way there. This is a reminder to have gratitude and appreciation for what is becoming. Our next card, amazing. We have the Lovers. I really enjoy that the Lovers are embraced. I comment on this so often when we shuffle out a deck and the Two of Cups and the Lovers, the characters on the card are actually embracing, because it means we're already there, we're already in it, we have followed our hearts, we're strengthening our bonds, we're creating an amazing ripple effect. And this alignment here from the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Pentacles and the Lovers shows there's more to be done. You know, there's activity happening on this card. It's the unity within divine masculine, divine feminine in self-relationship. So this is us making the investment, giving all the love that we are, all the love that we have to offer to what's growing on our vine. And this may be the very activity that takes place to resurrect whatever is ready for fulfillment off the Judgment card. We're ready to take a new step. And we're definitely in a differently charged environment because Saturn has moved signs. Pluto is soon to do the same. So again, I recommend you check out Saturn in Pisces for yourself. Next card off the bottom of the deck is the Page of... I think that's the Page of Cups. Yes. Challenged to read small writing. Yes, so Page of Cups, beautiful. Ace of Cups being offered. Pages are messengers, and I feel that this is a message from the universe that there's a nice full cup incoming, confirmed also by the Four of Cups over here. And then we have the Three of Wands. Taking a look at a whole new horizon that we're already putting roots down in, that we are already cultivating beautiful energy for. I like that these messages have been really consistent for us. And, oh, look at this. Bottom of the deck, one more. King of Cups. So we have the King and the Queen. There again is the divine feminine, divine masculine harmony within ourselves, confirming the energy of the Lovers over here. Magician underneath that. So continue to follow your heart. Continue to invest in something that perhaps you backburnered for a while. Now is the moment. These are the now moments to resurrect that energy, to nurture it, to bring something new to Lover's card. This energy that you thought maybe you didn't follow through on. Think back to a time when we had the Seven of Cups on repeat and you're spoiled for choice. Which way do I choose? What option do I pick? And perhaps it was difficult to choose what to invest in. And now, as that card promises, another opportunity will come along where you get to choose again. And I feel that's happening here. All right, angel answers. Great moment for you to ask a question of the deck. Receive your own sign or synchronicity out of these cards. First one falling out of the deck. Second time we've seen this one recently. Emphatic success. I know everyone says that Saturn is a hard ass, and I don't disagree. It is. I just have this sense of a breath of fresh air as Saturn moves into Pisces. I feel like a great sense of completion in Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, with Saturn there, with all of its task mastering, gives us an opportunity to bring a tremendous amount of fulfillment to ourselves. Ten of coins there. Then we have get more information. Yes. Study, read, self-educate. Ask your guides and angels. Big happy changes. Yes, indeed. I think that confirms what I was just saying about Saturn. Next. Oh my goodness. And again, here it comes. Emphatic yes. Beautiful cards for us. Last, from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, how is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? We have Sky Bridge. Possibility for union. We're seeing it there in the Lover's card. We're seeing it with Judgment, also on the Four of Cups, with the Page of Cups, the King and the Queen of Cups. We are unifying some energies, the Empress as well. And we're unifying energies and bringing them to the fulfillment of that 10 of coins. Our multi-layered legacy of happiness and fulfillment. So enjoy the ride. Have fun doing what you do, co-creating with the divine all. Have a beautiful Wednesday, everyone. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Namaste.